My father killed a giant 160 plus class buck here at this farm a couple days ago. I'd actually grazed that buck in the shoulder the morning before. He shot it out of the same stand the next morning. So I've relocated down the ridge a little bit. Went yesterday, saw 4 bucks in a short sit. Had a real short sit yesterday, but saw quite a few does and bucks. Ended up shooting a coyote. I'm going to get back after him this morning. Like I said, the bucks are on the move. The rut's in full swing. It's about a cool 36 degrees out. There's not a breath of wind. I wish I had a little bit of breeze going to kind of disguise my way in a little bit. It's pretty quiet out here. But, I don't know. We're going to get after him and see what happens. It feels like it's going to be a good morning. Let's go hunt. Location this morning. I'm actually on a finger of a giant ridge. About 200 yards to the south, this ridge drops straight off into a big bottoms, river bottoms. The deer, bucks especially, bed down a lot into this ridge. Gets higher back behind me. On the other side of that cedar thicket, it's a big doe bedding area. Between these cedar thickets, they feed on these acorns and these big oak flats. This ridge tapers off and heads down to the bottoms behind me. The deer have been traveling on the top side in the morning, but I do have a shot, about a 40-yard shot, on the lower bench that they use to head down to the bottoms. I'm pretty confident with my tree this morning. What very little wind I have is kind of swirling around. Kind of blowing out of the west and then blowing out of the north. Goofy wind this morning. But I've put out a couple tarsal glands from the buck my dad killed a couple days ago. They're pretty pungent, so hopefully they'll cover up any scent that I've got floating around. Meh. Big buck down. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. I was getting ready to leave. I rattled a little bit ago, thinking buck might be bedded down on the end of this ridge. He came in, made a scrape behind this cedar. I thumped him, he's a little bit high. I'm gonna go back and check the hip, but I think it's big buck down. Man, I'm pumped. Yeah. It's been 35, 40 minutes. See if I can retrieve my arrow, see what kind of blood I've got. It looks like a good solid hit. Not exactly where I wanted it, but a pretty good hit. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash too, so I'm gonna slip over here, see if I can't find my arrow and see what kind of blood trail I've got. Man, I got complete pass through and looks like about 8 inches of penetration into the ground. There's blood, just crazy blood trail going down this ridge, so I'm pretty confident he's down, but I'll feel a lot better after I put my hands on him. Let's go check it out. Blood trail. Right there. That was a great hunt. Out here in southern Indiana, just gorgeous chocolate rack 9-point. I've got a couple pictures of this buck, and I'm pretty sure it's the buck my dad fortunately missed last week. He ended up shooting a much better deer. But I got a couple days before Kentucky's gun season opens. I'm ready to get down to our farm in Hagan County. I'm tickled to death with this buck. Just had a couple days left before Indiana's gun season opened. I was really wanting to try and tag one before gun season opened, and I got my wish. Finally closed the deal on one. So he's not the biggest deer I've ever killed, but I'm tickled to death with him. He's old, mature deer from the looks of him, but couldn't be any happier. Fantastic hunt, fantastic hunt. Getting ready to get down. Buck came right in. Ran about maybe 75 yards at the most. Double lung shot. He's quartered to me a little bit. Got both lungs. But it turned out to be just perfect moment. I'd like to give a special thanks to King's Archery Outfitters. There's nothing like that bow hunt. Tell you what. Well, I'm going to head back up the hill and pack my climber and bow out of the woods and go get the four-wheeler and get him strapped to it, get him home.